So the reason why the girl's not taking you seriously, or even some other things, she might be like disrespecting you. Maybe she's like constantly doing things that you don't like, which can be a way of disrespect. If she's like walking all over you, like if you keep letting your girl do stuff and you're not doing anything about it other than like just maybe telling her you don't like that. So a lot of the guys that I'm talking about are the guys that say like happy wife, happy life. Those women typically like run the relationship. And those are not men. Those men are more submissive. And the reason why men are even submissive in the first place is because when you're raised, your mom teaches you how she wants you to treat her. And that's naturally going to carry over to your relationships. But women want a man, and a man has three different qualities. And if also too, like if you're letting a girl walk all over you, bro, clearly you don't have enough self-respect for yourself, so you need to work on that. But women won't take a man seriously if he's projecting feminine and submissive behavior. I'm going to talk about what three traits a man is supposed to have in this video to kind of give you an idea of what women want from an evolutionary point of view, despite what they say they want. Because women will say they want a nice guy, but then always go for the bad guy. And the reason why, guys, is because that bad guy has the traits that I'm going to talk about. Every man has them. Every man's born with them. You just need to understand what they are. Because again, with the way you're raised, a big part of that is how you're raised by your mom. Now, if you're a guy like me whose dad was never in the picture, well, you never had a man teach you how to be a man to begin with. So it's even harder to understand what I'm going to talk about. So before I get into the video, I do want to say that if you want my help understanding women and getting better at your dating life for free, I've got a free ebook in the description with a free download, that like a free bonus download that comes with it. I just need your name and email. Also, guys, I'll touch on this later, but I did just put together a new video course and community on how to communicate better with women. That one I'm really looking forward into building. If you want to check that out and how that'll help you talk to girls, link in the description. Now, remember I said that women want a man because he's more of like a man. So men have three different like qualities or characteristics that every man's born with, and we just need to bring those out. And that's going to be, they take responsibility for their actions, for their life, for their behavior. They're like very charming. So charming is more than just like words. Charming can be looked at as how you make that girl feel. And if this girl's walking all over you, obviously you're not making her feel like safe or good being around you. She might look at you as like a provider that pays bills, and of course she's not going to want to leave you. So that's charming, is how you make her feel. And then confidence. So confidence is, the best way to look at confidence is not I guess the Webster dictionary is like you're doing something so many times you can just do it without thinking. But what we want to do is project confidence, because society has conditioned men that, like the red pill guys love this, you're not worthy of getting a woman unless you get filthy rich and good looking. But if you have to get filthy rich and good looking before you allow yourself to get women, you're not going to act confident until you reach that level. But money was never around. Like money wasn't around in the dinosaur ages, and men and women still had kids. So women, from an evolutionary perspective, they don't need you to be filthy rich in order for you to feel like you deserve them. You just have to act important because you were born with the God-given right to be important. You need to think that way about yourself. And that's the stigma and the conditioning that I'm going to try to help you understand in this video. Confidence is projected. Men look at beautiful women and we see she's beautiful. Women look at men and they can see if he's confident or not. So if you have like closed off body language like this, you're not looking confident. But if you have open body language, you're leaned back, you have your head held up high, that's projecting confidence. So the first one I want to talk about is responsibility. So the bad guys, while like bad guys would be like drug dealers, for example, right? They get arrested, but they sell drugs, they make money. Well, unfortunately, I'm not telling you to go down that route at all, but I am saying that these men that have done this, well, they're still doing something to provide income, to be able to like pay their bills and like live life. That's still a part of like responsibilities, because they're doing something to get that, to like provide that income so they can sustain like a lifestyle that the woman might not be able to have on her own. Now, that's why in today's day and age, because women can work for themselves, that's why I say having, I would argue that having money, it can be looked at as like you need more of it, and then it really doesn't matter. It's kind of just a perspective. But with responsibility, like you're responsible for leading the relationship. So if you want to talk to that girl and you want to ask her out, well, you're responsible for going up there, talking to her and asking her out. You're responsible for taking her on a date, kissing her, and then bringing her back to your house. You are responsible if you got fired to go out and find another job that makes you income as soon as possible, so that woman can feel safe knowing that you're handling business, that you're going to get your life back on track. That's responsibility. The next one is going to be charming. So remember I said that charming behavior is basically just how you make a woman feel. So women respond very well to words. That's why I always praise women. And the reason why I praise women and I talk highly, like I talk good to women, is because how you say something can make you feel a certain way. So if you look at a girl and you're like, dude, you are so fat, man. Oh my God. Ew. That's going to make her feel bad. But if you look at a girl and you say, I really love your smile. And you know why? You know why I love your smile? Oh my God. Every time I see it, I get like butterflies on the inside. And dude, it lights up my world so much. You are the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. That's going to make her feel good. That's charming. Another way to explain charming, guys, is remember, I guess we'll just remember this. So women want to feel like they're the most important woman to you. So when you talk to her, if you're going to praise her, if you're going to compliment her outfit, if you can explain to her why you like her outfit, that's going to make her stand out as opposed to every other girl in that location that you could have just went up to. So if a girl's wearing a red outfit and it looks good on her, let's say, hey, excuse me, I wanted to come over here and let you know that this red outfit, this red dress you have on, girl, it looks so beautiful on you. I mean, like you in this outfit compared to every other girl in her, you really caught my eye and you stood out. And it's because of that, because of how good you look compared to everyone else in here, man, I had to come up and let you know. That's a way of explaining that. Now, if I see a girl in an outfit like that, I more than likely am not going to go out of my way to say that, but I'll be like, dude, this red dress you have on, girl, you look so good in this dress. Thank you so much for wearing that. That's an example of being charming. Another way to be charming too is when you're like with her. For example, like if you're opening the door for her, you are putting your arm around her, you're holding her hand, you guys are walking together, you've got your arm around her when you're walking, like that's charming. You're making her feel good. You're being physical with it, but you're making her feel good. And the last one, guys, is going to be confidence. So confidence, remember, confidence is projection. How you come across to this woman is what really matters. Because if you talk to a girl and let's say you look like this, you look like you're like kind of like depressed, but you're like, hey man, you look really cute in this red dress, and I wanted to let you know that. Dude, she's gonna feel like, well, what does that even look? Do you look depressed and you're complimenting me? But again, if you're like, hey, excuse me, girl, I know this is random, but I wanted to come over here and let you know, man, this red outfit that you have on, you look so stunning in this dress. Oh my, you stand out. You stand out, and as opposed to everybody in this location right now, you caught my eye, and I imagine you're catching other men's eyes as well. That's a way to project confidence. You're talking to her and you're saying exactly what you mean, and you don't care who hears it and you don't care if she likes it or not, but you're saying it. That's projecting confidence. Confidence is acting like you're important because you are. You don't need to be rich in order to allow yourself to talk to women. You just have an open body language. Act like you're important. Act like you're in a good mood. If you're smiling, you got like a nice posture, she's going to think that you're good with women, your life's put together, and you've got everything going for you. So no matter what you say, because of your body language, that's going to register in her mind that, wow, this is a man. So women look for men with these three traits. And the men that let their girls walk all over them, they don't have, they're not confident. They're not confident because they're letting a girl walk all over them. They're being submissive to the woman. They're saying this woman's better than I am, and I don't love myself enough to put this girl in her place. That's not confident. She's going to know that if you keep letting her get away with that, she could just do what she wants. What are you going to do? Say something to her that you don't like it? Shut up, man. You've been letting me get away with this forever. See, guys, that's why, if you ever hear a guy that says happy wife, happy life, don't associate with a guy like that. You as the man, you're supposed to be the leader. So act like it. and you have to have self-respect for yourself. So she's talking to you in a way that you don't like. Tell her, you need to stop talking to me like that. And if she keeps doing it, walk away from that girl. There was this one woman at the gym, to finish the video here, that was talking politics with me, and I told her, I don't want to talk politics. Please do not talk about that. And she kept going, and I took the dog, and I'm in a wheelchair, and I just rolled away in front of a whole gym of people. They saw me do that. Yeah, you are not, I just told you not to do that. And you're going to keep doing it. I am not going to stick around for that. See you, bye. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hey, if you have any videos, guys, that you want me to touch on or cover, please leave them in the comment section down below. Would love your guys' opinions on what I should film. And remember, gentlemen, I have a free ebook in the description down below with a free bonus download that I guarantee will help you get better with women. Also, that community I'm talking about, guys, it's a full-fledged video course breakdown on how to communicate and understand women and act more masculine. And it's also coming with like downloadable PDFs so I can really expand on some of the topics that I talk about. And the Telegram community is a community, private community for men to join, where we can share wins, losses, what we're doing, we can get opinions, we can meet other people. I'm part of that community. And then also, more importantly, I'm offering bi-weekly live coaching calls with the group so we can meet other men on these calls. And that way, if you're ever in a situation, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, and you want those answered, you can get help directly from me instead of having to go and pay for like a one-on-one coaching call if you don't want to do that. Okay, so that's going to be in the description down below. I'm really looking forward to seeing where that community is building. That's my the thing I'm working on right now. So with that being said, guys, if you like this video, check out this one right here. You're going to love that one as well. And guys, I will see you in the next one.